Here is George again with a new video from Pack and Dance. Remember to click the like button or subscribe to our pages in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or SoundCloud. Today I'm going to talk to you about women artists. Better said, how I think that nowadays women artists have a very difficult situation. So what happens? I hear a lot of times, yo, you see that artist, that girl, she's so with the nose up, she's not modest, and who she thinks she is, you know? And I'm saying like, what happened? And she was like, it's like, I tried to ask her on the dance floor, and she said no, and then I just watched her. She was dancing later, like half hour later, with another guy, and I was thinking, okay, this is not the way to behave as an artist. But yeah, some other times I hear organizers complaining about the women not staying as long as the guys on the dance floor, and so on. So let me explain you something. When you have a dance pair, okay, you have the guy and the girl. So the guy, normally when they're socially at the party, they get invited as artists, and they are supposed to dance 1 till 2 hours as artists at the party with the customers, or depending on what they agreed on the contract with the organizer. When the guy's on the dance floor, he has the ladies, very nice, he dances with them, he decides how the dance will happen. When the woman artist is on the dance floor, she gets invited from the guys, from different levels, and they decide how the dance happens, because she only has to follow, of course. But most of the times it's not that easy. Why? Because you have to put yourself in the shoes of that artist. First thing of all, you arrive at the party, you want to look nice, probably have a nice dress, and most of the guys dancing with you just want to impress you, or they're nervous, which is normal. But when a guy wants to impress a dancer, he normally does stuff that he's not controlling, or try some crazy lift figures, or I don't know what she, yeah, And to be honest, I think the woman artist is kind of being afraid of her. First of all, of she's not enjoying the dance, and second of all, she's being afraid of an injury. You have to think, these people, the dancers, normally most of them leave from this, okay? So they have this weekend a booking, and next weekend another booking, and if at this booking she gets injured because the guys are crazy or not good enough, or they are just throwing her all over the place, then of course she will have to say no, and she's going to go to the side, and she's going to try not to dance with those kind of dancers, and try to dance only with good dancers. So I can understand this position of the women artists, because they're, first of all, they're trying to protect their own body, and second of all, they want to dance. It's not that they just don't want to dance, but the guys are not dancing nicely with her. I mean, I understand the guys when they're dancing with an artist, a little bit of pressure, but one tip I have to tell you: don't try to impress her. Believe me, you're not the best dancer she ever had. She had probably 500 better dancers than you. So just enjoy the moment, just enjoy the dance with her. Um, Try to make her feel good, and if you want, after, have a nice conversation, or if she says thank you, say thank you back, and that's it. You don't need to do anything more. You just have to be happy that you had the opportunity to dance with her, and the fact that this artist was at the festival, and you can have workshops with her. Because if you're trying crazy stuff and which you're not controlling, then you're probably going to make a mistake at some point and injure her, and that's bad. Because when they get booting for the next week, normally when you get an injured in an ankle or a knee or something, let's hope not worse, you need at least 2 or 3 weeks to recover. So these 2 3 weeks, all the bookings that she had after, she has to cancel. And for all the other people that wanted to enjoy that person's workshops, or even dancing with her at the party, that's not going to happen. So think about this. Another thing, what happens is, some taxi dancers I hear, hey, she didn't dance with me, she's so arrogant. I mean, if you're a taxi dancer, you're not supposed to be dancing with the artist. If she says no to you, because she knows you're a taxi dancer, then she probably is doing the right thing, because you're supposed to dance with the girls that are at the party, because you have a responsibility to do that, not with the artist, you know. And if you have the time and she wants to, because you're not working as a taxi dancer anymore, you're out of your shift, and she has time and she says yes, then yes. But if she says no, then just understand no, because you are a taxi dancer and she's an artist. You're supposed to dance with the customers there. Another thing that I realized, not a lot of women get booked alone as artists, and this is an important thing. Why? Because if you have a woman, for example, artist, and if you have a guy artist, in my opinion, the women artists are usually better than the men artists. And why am I saying that? This, some people might think this is the other way around. But if you have a woman artist, she's normally also knowing how to be the leader, not just the follower, okay? And by being the leader, I mean normally guys, normally, not all of them. I also prefer to do the following, but they don't learn to follow. They just learn how to lead, and that's it. Okay, maybe a little bit of following. But most of the artist girls nowadays, they know how to lead very good. And if you book the guy thinking, okay, I booked the guy, he's the leader, he's going to find the girl, he's going to do the workshop, I'm an organizer, I don't have to pay two artists, I just pay only one, and it's okay. Might be okay, it's good, but believe me, if you're not choosing the girl just because she's the following, you are wrong. Why? Because the girls have more knowledge by doing both things at the same time, by being the follower and the leader sometimes. And if you get a girl for a workshop, you normally get her for lady styling, but you can also get a girl for a normal leading following workshop, you know. If you don't have money to book two artists, then also think about booking the girl, not just the guy. That's some of the reasons why I think the women artists are suffering nowadays. Also for the organizers, if the women don't stay as long at the party, don't be mad. Normally the guys tend to stay longer than the guy artist, the leader, then the followers stay longer at the party because they are leading and deciding what to dance. And most of the times you have more women than guys at the party, so if you have an artist waiting to dance together with all the other women, then probably the guys will want to invite the artist to dance, not all the other women's waiting. So if the girl artist is going home to sleep and the guy staying, don't complain to the girl artist why you were not there at the end of the party like your partner. Just think, okay, I have too many girls at the party, she danced a little bit at the party, so she was there, she did her job, and I shouldn't be expecting her to stay till the end as her partner does, or as long as her partner does. Why? Because normally you have more girls waiting to dance at the party than men, and having another girl, even though she's the artist there waiting, is not practical for you. So yeah, that would be another reason. So again, thank you very much. I'm making this video because I think I need to say this to the world. I support the women artists a lot, and I think they're not treated right at this moment. Also, for the future artists, don't take examples of bad YouTube videos of other women artists are doing, yeah, some of the girls dress very provocative to get a lot of hits on Facebook or on their Instagram or on their YouTube videos. Try to be natural. You don't need to do that. Just be yourself and just dance, and if you're good enough, you will be recognized. You don't have to dress or to overdress for a video or for a dance. Okay, try to keep it simple, professional, or just be natural, how you think it's good for you. Big kiss to everyone, big hug, and see you in the next videos and on the dance floor. Bye.